Hey guys, welcome to my new series on building puppets. It's called Relax, It's Just Foam. So what I'm doing in this series is I'm going to introduce you to my new little friend here. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. You're a lousy ventriloquist. I know I'm a lousy ventriloquist. I'm not trying to be a ventriloquist. I'm a puppet maker. You're a puppet maker. I'm a puppet maker. Oh, cool. What do? I make puppets. Like what? Like you. You're a puppet. Oh. Well, I'm not all there. I know you're not all there. The first part of this series is going to be all about building you. So Relax Is Just Foam is going to be a series of videos going step by step showing how simple and fun puppet making can be. I really enjoy making puppets. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way for me to relax and unwind, and I encourage anybody who's interested in being creative and interested in the art of puppetry to get into it and have some fun. So this guy is going to be my partner. I'm going to be your partner. You're going to be my partner in a series of videos that we're going to be doing later on that we've got planned. In this video today, what we're going to be showing is I'm utilizing some techniques that were taught by Adam Krittinger. Find him on Facebook. He's got a great Facebook group. He has wonderful, wonderful, wonderful video techniques, video tutorials to show off how to build puppets. And this technique that I'm demonstrating today, I learned from him, and I'm just passing it on. I did record the process and I want to show it to you. That's what we're doing here. So this part, what you're going to see today, is about 10 minutes long, and it shows me going from sculpting clay to making a tape pattern and to actually getting to the point where we trace the pattern out on paper. And that's where we're going to end it for today because we're running out of time. Our next video, we're going to take the next step. We're going to be showing how we build the mouth plate, cut the foam out for the head, glue it all together, and then hopefully we'll get to the part where we're going to cover his face. Like I said, I want to keep the videos at 10 minutes, so we're just going to the steps to where we keep it in the 10-minute range. And in order to do the 10-minute range, sped up the footage through the process so that we can get through it and show you some steps. So let me know what you think about this approach. I'm new to making videos. I've made videos before, but I really want to take this serious and get some nice quality videos out there. So your feedback on the video quality is wonderful. Let me know if you'd like to fast forward through the part, watching it in fast motion, or if you'd rather me just kind of take and edit clips between, you know, just shot, and just edit a whole bunch of shots. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and then ring the bell so that you get notifications on when the future episodes of this series come out. And then I have other series that we're going to be planning. So until then, just remember, enjoy your creativity and relax. It's just foam. So the first part is to obviously start off with our armature. For my armature, I simply used a piece of 1/2-inch PVC pipe with a 4-inch foam ball on top. We're going to start by covering up that foam ball with some nice thin layer of clay, rolling it out smooth, and just covering the top of it, kind of working it in as I go. I've taken half of a 2-inch foam ball and I've placed it on top. I put a little layer of clay underneath it. That way I would keep it balanced out. And I'm just going to continue to cover that up with a thin layer of foam or clay, and just work that in. Get it all smoothed out. Boy, I work fast. I'll tell you what, yes, for editor's sake and for your sake, I have sped up this video a little bit so that you don't have to sit through and watch me sculpt the entire thing. Here I'm starting to smooth. I roughed it out, smoothed it out with my fingers and my hands as I was working. And now I'm just taking my sculpting tools and going through and removing any major bumps, filling in any holes, anything that's going to get in the way. It's not really important to have it perfectly smooth because you're going to be putting tape over it and making a pattern, but you still want a really nice, general, smooth sculpt. I can't get over how fast I work. These sculpting tools, I recommend them highly. They're very cheap. I picked up a set of them at Hobby Lobby. I think I paid around $5, maybe $10 for them. I've had them for a long time. I'm not the best sculptor in the world, but I do like to do it. It's a lot of fun. Just doing some random smoothing here, getting all the little details, all the bumps, and filling in all the holes. After our sculpt is complete, we're going to transition and start putting the tape on. And I find that using small pieces of tape, working out, overlapping, making sure to cover each corner and just working my way out really helps a lot. The problem you have is sometimes the tape doesn't want to stick to the clay, so using small pieces will help. That will also help around areas that the sculpt bends and changes direction. So you don't want to wrinkle your tape up. You want to get that first layer of tape very nice and smooth on the clay, on the actual clay. And with the sticking problem, just overlapping the edges as you go, pressing it in. I think I ended up with about 3 or 4 layers of tape on this, just to make sure I got it stuck really well and that I got a good pattern. I also was thinking that having more layers of tape on it would make it a lot easier when you remove. It's going to help the tape to retain its shape when you remove it from the head. Now with my marker, I'm simply marking out on the tape where I want the pieces of my pattern to be. I knew I wanted this to be a 3-piece pattern. We did a top front, a top back, and the lower jaw. The lower jaw is going to connect to the back half of the head, but I actually ended up removing that. Now that we've got our pattern marked out, it's time to cut the pieces off. So I've grabbed my X-Acto knife and I am very, very carefully going in and just following along my lines and removing the pieces. Here you can see me, I turn around, I had forgotten to add my alignment marks, so I went back in and redid that. And I'm just pulling the pieces off, and very carefully pulling the pieces off and laying them out on a piece of paper so that we can go back in and make the darts. Once our pieces have been cut off, I went through and created some darts, and then I stuck the tape down on a piece of paper, nice and flat, and traced over them. I used my fingers to make sure the corners of the tape were still held down in the edges, because sometimes they'll move when you're tracing, so you don't want to mess up your lines. And we just did that through for all 4 pieces. Once I had the piece traced out, I removed the tape, went back through with my pencil, went over my lines, cleaned everything up, made the lines nice and dark. I used a ruler around the darts to make sure that the lines were nice and straight and everything lined up correctly.